Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about some of the difficulties while driving. So, the first one is beware of the sun, an often underestimated hazard while driving. So, do not fooled by the beautiful blue sky and bright sunshine. These conditions can pose a real danger on the road. A low sun on the horizon, whether in the front of you or to the side, can easily cause glare. In addition, rapid alternation between shaded and sunny areas disrupt vision. The human eye takes more than 3 seconds to adapt to these changes in light, which can reduce your visibility to perceive obstacles correctly and lengthen your reaction time. So, to limit the risk, always wear sunglasses that are suitable for driving. Use the sun visor to reduce glare, whether it is coming from the front or the side. Always adjust your speed. In the case of reduced visibility, slow down enough to able to stop within the area you can see clearly. Stay alert even in the sun. So, to limit the risk, always wear sunglasses that are suitable for driving. Use the sun visor to reduce glare, whether it is coming from the front or the side. Always adjust your speed. In the case of so, to limit the risk, always wear sunglasses that are suitable for driving. Use the sun visor to reduce glare, whether it is coming from the front or the side. Always adjust your speed. In the case of reduced visibility, slow down enough to able to stop within the area you can see clearly. Stay alert even in the sun. So, let's talk about driving at night, where we need maximum vigilance. So, during driving during the day already requires your attention, but driving at night is even more demanding, as the visibility gets decreased, which means two essential things: seeing properly, already being clearly seen by the other user. So the first risk which we can say, that risk of falling asleep is higher at night, so beware of how tired you are. So using the light properly, a safety requirement. So which lights should we used for while driving? So your vehicle is equipped with several types of light, each with a specific use. When a light is activated, an indicator light come uh, to your dashboard. So which light you should use on a late road? The first one is few de cross position, the parking light. When? So at night, when stopped or parked on a poorly lit road in case of poor visibility without disturbing other users. So its purpose has to be seen other without dazzling. So the second one which we can use, it's a low beam. So when you can use this light, so you can use this light at night or in the built up area, or in the case of reduced visibility, light rain, light, fog, snow, etc., especially during the day in the bad weather. So when passing other vehicles or following other vehicles, especially outside the city, so its purpose is to eliminate without dazzling. And the third is high beam or high full beam light. So when you can use this one, so at night, at outside built up area, if the road is unlit, so you have to be very careful that they must be switched off to a low beam when passing other vehicles or following other vehicles, because its purpose is to see the road better over long distances. And the fourth one is front fog light. So when you can use the front fog light is in the fog, heavy rain or snow, or it can be used alone with the low beam. So it do not use it in the good weather, as they are dazzling. So the next one is rear fog light. So you can use this one in the case of thick fog or heavy snowfall. So it is not permitted in the rain alone, as they are too dazzling for others behind you, and it is a kind of a like hazard light warning. So in the event of breakdown, accidents, or imminent danger during significant slow on highway or expressway. So the purpose is to alert other road users. So this is the graph. It shows the when which light we can use. So Julia takes her car to drive home after a day at work. After she leaves her company well lit parking, she noticed that it is getting dark, so she returned on a low beam, also known as headlight. So these allow her to see the road clearly without dazzling oncoming driver. She leaves the city and heads toward a down country road. The street light disappear. So there's are not a sign. So Julia checked out. So there is no one coming toward her and ahead of her, and she switches on her more powerful high beam. She can finally see signs and bends in the road far ahead. But as soon as the car approaches, she quickly switched back to low beam so not to dazzle the other driver. It starts to rain. It is not just a light diesel, large drops are reducing visibility. She then turns on her fog light as well, in addition to low beam. So these low lights at the front of the car cut through the rain better and improve her visibility. Then, after a few miles further, she encountered a very thick fog. She can she cannot see more than 30 meters ahead. Julia then turned on her rear fog light, which are very powerful, so that the car behind her can see her clearly. She know that they should only be used in the thick or fog snow. Little bit later, she sees a car stopped at the end of the road with its hazard light on, probably a breakdown. The hazard lights are flashing at the rear and front. She then slows down and drives carefully. As she approaches her neighborhood, well, it is street lights. Julia turn off her lights beam and keep on a very low beam. Once parked in a dimly lit alley, she leaves her parking lights on for a moment so that her car, as she approaches her neighborhood, well, it is street lights. Julia turn off her lights beam and keep on a very low beam. Once parked in a dimly lit alley, she leaves her parking lights on for a moment so that her car is visible to others. Then she turn off the engine. Everything goes dark. So what we have learned from this story, we have learned that every light has its role, its importance. It's just not about seeing, but it's also about not dazzling other, warning them, or simply being seen. The right light at the right time can make all differences on the road. During in winter snow and essential rules to know. So it's winter, the cold is setting, the roads are turning white, and driving conditions are changing dramatically. Whether you are a young driver or an experienced one, it is essential to know how to adapt your driving in snowy or icy condition. So it's a matter of safety for you and other user. So using lights in snowy condition, whether it is snow, visibility decreases. That's why your light properly become better. It allow you both see better and be seen. Snow covers the road, the traction is required, and certain signs become crucial. The chain requirement, you must equip at least two drive wheels with the chain, metal or textile. If the road is dry, remove your chain. It is prohibited to keep them on the road when the road is clear, as it damages the road. Pass opening or closing the signs, very common in the mountain areas. So, pass closed, access limited to the last authorized point. So, adapt your driving safety and speed. In winter it is not enough to see well and visible. You also need to adapt your driving behavior, reduce your speed, especially on the slippery road. The slower you should drive, the double your safety distance. Braking takes long much on snow or ice, so anticipate maneuver, brake gently, avoid sudden steering movement, and drive smoothly. The mountain law, what has changed since 2021? Driving in the mountain in winter is now governed by a specific law that is known as the mountain law. So when does it apply? It applies from the November 1st to March 31st every year. So it apply in the 48 departments located in the mountain areas. So the passenger car, utility vehicle and motor vehicles has to apply this rule. Vehicle with stud tires are not affected by this rule. So what do you have to do? So So the two signs indicate the entrance and exit of the mountain area. The red sign, you are entering the area, the equipment is mandatory. Black sign, you are leaving the area, the equipments are no longer apply, but you have to be remain conscious as the snow can fall out. The black ice, an invincible danger. Unlike snow, black ice is almost visible. It can form a thin layer, often in shaded areas on bridge or in the road with little traffic. It does not affect the entire road, but it will make it difficulty to anticipate. A specific warning sign you of frequent black ice in the area, so be extra vigilant, especially early in the morning or late at night. Also be aware of the winter service vehicle. So these trucks that clear snow or salt road often work at night or very early in the morning. So if you encounter one, do not overtake it lightly, keep your distance and take advantage of the road clear behind you. So, in summary, five key points to remember when driving in winter. Use the right light depending on the visibility and avoid dazzling other drivers. Fit winter tires or chair in the areas when they are required. Adjust your speed and safety distance. Pay attention to winter road sign. Be extra careful in the icy condition even when the ice is not visible. So, wind, even though it is invisible, can be extra dangerous when you are driving. Depending on its strength and direction, it can disrupt your trajectory or even cause accidents if you are not prepared. Wind can cause you to veer off course. Imagine you are driving calmly on an open road. Suddenly, a gust of crosswind pushes you sharply to the left. You didn't see coming, and in a matter of seconds, your car is veering into the opposite lane. This is exactly what can happen when the wind is sideways, blowing across the side of vehicle. You are crossing a bridge, a pass, or a plane. You are overtaking heavy vehicle, or it is overtaking you. So what you have to do if you encountered a strong wind to maintain control of your vehicle, here are some good habits to adopt. Keep both your hand firmly on the steering wheel to keep better withstanding any gust. Reduce your speed. The faster you drive, the more wind can destabilize your car. And anticipate exposed areas, tunnel, exit bridges, etc. Avoid sudden maneuvers, stay flexible and focus. Be aware of the road user, especially cyclists, motorcyclists, trucks. So, how can you identify that you are exposing to a strong wind? So, in the certain areas, particularly in mountains, along the coast, or in the highways, visible tools can be used to detect the presence of the strong wind. The windstalk. So, as you can see, this is a cone shaped piece of fabric, often red and white, attached to a pole. So as can see from the image, it allows is you to see the direction of the wind and estimates its strength. If it's hanging down, it means there is a no wind or little wind. If it is short, it means a strong wind or just the strong wind sign. With red border indicate that you are entering an area regularly subjected to the strong wind. When you use this sign, be extra vigilant, especially if you are on a bridge or in a mountain. So these are the safety tips that you can check if you are on a strong wind area. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.